Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Thanks for joining me on TCM for more of 31 Days of Oscar and tonight's lineup of Academy Award nominated baseball movies. Up next, a funny, romantic, and sexy baseball film that also happens to be one of the best sports movies ever made. It's from Orion Pictures in 1988. Kevin Costner, Susan Sarandon, and Tim Robbins star in Bull Durham. Film is structured around the life of a baseball nomad, Crash Davis. That's Costner. He's a catcher who has spent his entire career bouncing around the minor leagues, basically a new club every year, small towns like Visalia and Asheville. We meet Crash as he reports to his latest team, the Durham Bulls, in the Class A Carolina League. He's been sent down from AAA, in fact, to mentor an up-and-coming pitcher who has control issues. That's both metaphorical and entirely accurate. Tim Robbins plays the pitcher, Nuke Lelouch, with Susan Sarandon as the local diehard Durham Bulls fan who has her own methods for grooming pitchers with control problems. Consider for a moment how hard it is to make an Oscar-worthy motion picture. Now add an extra degree of difficulty to making a great movie about professional athletes. The same goes for acting. Doing it well is incredibly difficult. Being able to act and seem like a credible professional baseball player or a football player, basketball player, hockey, tennis, soccer, or curling, whatever, it's nearly impossible. Sports fans and movie fans will see right through an inauthentic athletic performance. Bull Durham met and exceeded all those challenges. It started with the screenplay by Ron Shelton, who also directed the film. Shelton spent 5 years in the minor leagues before becoming a filmmaker, so he knew the world he was writing about. When Shelton got the green light to make Bull Durham, he sought out actors with genuine athletic ability, actors like Kevin Costner and Tim Robbins. Then he went to Durham, North Carolina to hold auditions for the rest of the team members, holding tryouts for actors who could play ball. Shelton ended up with a film so good, Sports Illustrated named it the best sports film of all time, and the Academy liked it enough to nominate it for Best Original Screenplay. Here it is, from 1988, also with Trey Wilson as the Bulls manager and the great Robert Wool in a memorable turn as the pitching coach. This is Bull Durham. At the TCM Classic Film Festival in 2018, we celebrated the 30th anniversary of Bull Durham with a screening of the film. I had the pleasure of talking about the movie with both Tim Robbins, who played Nuke Lelouch, and writer-director Ron Shelton. When he was writing the script, Shelton said he didn't see it as a sports movie, a comedy, or a romance. Instead, Shelton thought of it as a Western. He told me, "You don't know where Crash is from. You don't know anything about his background. He's just a professional. His guns are really the tools of his trade, in this case, a catcher. And he goes from town to town wherever he's hired." That's pretty good. As for Tim Robbins, he recalled being nearly fired by the studio on day 2. He said they were shooting the scene where Annie teaches him pitching technique in her backyard. His character is supposed to be tired, having just got back from a long road trip, which is how Tim Robbins played the scene. For the executives watching footage back in Hollywood, though, that just came off as low energy. At the time, Robbins was not well known. Therefore, as far as the studio bosses were concerned, he was entirely replaceable. Shelton stood by his actor, basically telling the studio, "If he goes, I go." Studio backed down and soon saw the depth and range Tim Robbins brought to what became his breakout role. Coming up, another trip to a baseball diamond, this time with Robert De Niro and Michael Moriarty. The 1973 drama Bang the Drum Slowly is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Bang the Drum Slowly. Then the pride of the Yankees. And later, the Stratton story. Oscar throws you a curve tonight.